Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center.
Let's have a good, clean
Andre
fight.
Bishop
Touch
takes
him up and
on
let's go.
Dwight Cooper. Round number one between Bishop and that's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Good jab by Cooper. He has his target. He lands a straight right. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Not much action as he just ties up.
Finish with the hook.
Teddy, an obvious height discrepancy here. Got a real tall guy against a short guy. Right off the bat, advantage tall guy, but not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, he has an advantage. But once the shorter man closes the gap a little bit and he gets in close, guess what? There's a lot of target in front of him.
10 seconds to go in this round. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
This fight is close.
Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
Beginning of round number two here, and let's see how long that cut over the right eye can stay patched up. Gus Carisi was working on it for the full 60 seconds after that first round, but who knows if it'll maintain itself. Fine looking right hand by Andre Bishop. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're gonna find out right now, he needs them right now.
Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Bishop snapping that jab. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Big shot, the right came clean. Cooper's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing and banging away he goes. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Cooper's rising back up. That takes some guts. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper.
He's counter-punching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
Going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. What an uppercut by Andre Bishop. Cooper's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Great combination from Bishop.
Get out of the way.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Nice work. Just like that, just like that.
Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper.
Oh my Lord.
Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Here we go with the fourth round. See, that's what the corner should do for Andre Bishop, is send him out there as a fresher, better fighter. He looks fine here to start this round. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You gotta keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Cooper's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
There you go.
Halfway through round number 4.
Keep that head moving.
Cooper's able to land a good, solid left hand. Scored well up top.
Don't let him
Bishop
get to you.
splits the guard with an uppercut. Andre Bishop's putting forth a great combination there.
Gotta move your head.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Andre Bishop's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. And that does it for this round.
Get close to this guy. When you get inside, I need you to chop.
Round number 5 has arrived. Bishop's got that look to him like he's ready to fire off, and that time between rounds served him well. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Bishop's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Good combination by Andre Bishop.
Pace yourself.
Double up your punches.
Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Big shot there. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Cut over the eye may have been a big wake-up call for Andre Bishop. A knockout victory over Dwight Cooper. Bishop.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moment.
Bishop's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Nichols is making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's...
You got this one. You know what to
Little
do.
get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about that's the kind of officious refereeing that can cost a fighter a bout. The ref is saying that was a low blow and taking a point away from Andre Bishop.
Keep your punches high.
You ever get the sense when you see a guy who has good defensive movement with his head that it can also become predictable to his opponent?
Yeah, sometimes if you make that head movement from too far away, you can get time. You have to be close enough to draw the punch, kind of like a batter in the batting box in baseball. You have to wait until the ball starts to break. If you start swinging too soon, you're going to miss that ball. You got to be close enough to get hit. And just before you get hit, then you move your head.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Nichols is doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Right to the head with that right.
Keep moving.
Left to the body.
Watch the belt line.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Yeah, good work.
Hit the body.
Unload. Watch the belt
Now,
line.
I've called a lot of fights in my day, and that's the first time I've ever seen 2 clean body shots called low blows and point deductions by the referee. What in the world is going on here? And there's another headshot by Andre Bishop. What we're noticing here is no more body shots by Bishop because of those low blow point deductions. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Able to get rid of that one. Nice job doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Nichols is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure.
Big shot he just scored with. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nichols is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Andre Bishop is really struggling here tonight, and you can point a finger to the referee and blame him. Early on, points were deducted for what appeared to be clean body shots that were termed low blows. Since then, Bishop will not go to the body. Instead, he's having limited success, if not any success at all, trying to go to headshots to Kobe Nichols. Combination by Andre Bishop. Little head knocking with that right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be, oh! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Big shot comes crashing home. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Andre Bishop was reticent to put forth a body attack all night long, but still, he earns the knockout against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else, never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to.
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me is wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not going to do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's going to fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
We welcome you to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas for one of the more unique and anticipated heavyweight title eliminators we've ever had. Brother against brother, biblical in terms. Andre Bishop against his estranged brother Raymond Bishop to see who will move on and fight the heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Stick and move. Let's move. Back to the body. Good job.
Takes one, but gets by Andre Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. A biting hook to the body by Raymond Bishop. Raymond Bishop's not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. A well-placed left hand up top. I think Bishop scored really well there. And that's the end of round one.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother, but he's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Wow. Down goes Andre Bishop.
You all right, Dre? Sorry, I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
In beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight, two of the biggest punchers will be squaring off. Heavyweight title fight between the challenger, Raymond Bishop, and the ultimate power puncher, the champion of the world, Isaac Frost. Hey, Bishop's looked like a good up-and-comer, Teddy, a guy who's earned every right to fight for the heavyweight title. But in Frost, he's fighting a dominating champion who has pure power.
Well, I think that's where the real intrigue is here. You know, Frost, most people feel that he can stumble a little bit, make mistakes, still be the winner. Bishop cannot stumble, cannot afford to make a mistake. One mistake, night's over.
Comes home for him. Raymond Bishop's always been described as younger, stronger, some say better. Right now, none of it applies. He is a fighter down from a power punch. Baby Bishop, Raymond Bishop trying to get up and continue on. Situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No. That's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, a fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce DL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
Good evening and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada for this heavyweight championship fight. Tonight, from the MGM Grand on the Vegas Strip, heavyweight champion Isaac Frost looks to defend his belt against Andre Bishop. Of course, Andre Bishop, once a middleweight prospect, the much smaller man now has a comebacking heavyweight. But